Hi, I'm Alex Penewell, Associate Commissioner of Championships at the Big West, and this is my Title IX on 9. I grew up here in Southern California. I played volleyball at Newport Harbor High School, and then I played my first 2 years of college volleyball at the University of Colorado. I transferred after my sophomore season and went to Montana State University. And it was really in that transfer process that I met a lot of my future role models and a lot of influential people that let me know that working in collegiate athletics was a career path that I could take. After I graduated from Montana State with an undergraduate degree in English, I got my master's from Northeastern, and ultimately that's what led me to the Big West and the position that I'm in now. I started doing compliance here 8 years ago and then have moved into the championships realm and really, I think, have found my niche here. I really enjoy the events. I enjoy putting on championships. I enjoy seeing our student athletes and our coaches and working with them and helping them succeed. I get to oversee all of our sports. I work with a few specifically, the highlight being all 3 of our volleyballs, beach, men's, and women's indoor, which is really great for me to be able to continue to work with the sport that has given me so much. Title IX to me is all about role models, both having them and being one for future generations. My mom is definitely one of my role models. She supported me throughout my career playing, and now as an administrator, she is definitely my #1 supporter, which is amazing to have. When I transferred to Montana State, I was introduced to Dr. Jenny Hunt, who was a pioneer in Title IX. She was the first female athletic director named at Montana State in 1977. She was a huge advocate for women's sports. She was a coach, she was an administrator, and she was just such a force to be reckoned with. I really cherish my time with her. She really just told me that I could do whatever I wanted to do. And, in the world of sports, believing is really all that matters. Here at the Big West, I've had tons of opportunities to work with Big West women administrators. We've had athletic directors and senior women administrators and senior associate ADs at all of our institutions, and them both individually and collectively have been really big supporters of mine and the work that they've done and the things that they've accomplished on their respective campuses have been inspirational and profound. I think that all those things help come together to create the Big West in the way that we are and where we're going in the future. Everybody has to be the first to do something, but I hope that in the next 50 years, all those firsts have already been achieved, and we're not talking about it as a form of accomplishment. We're talking about the people across the board. When I was growing up, playing sports was never a second thought. I never questioned that I was doing something I should or shouldn't be doing. It was just a part of who I was. So similarly, I'd like to see that in the next 50 years, not have it be weird that I'm a conference commissioner or that women are coaching men's sports or women are coaching women's sports. Sports are sports, and people can be excellent in whatever they decide to commit to. So I think for me, that's my goal for the next 50 years. I think that sports is a place for women, and I think it's a place where we can have a big impact on a micro level and on a macro level. I think college sports is changing the landscape of it, and I think that women are going to be a big part of that. I hope they are. I hope we are. I hope that we are able to keep college athletics going in the right direction and enhancing the student athlete experience. That's my why. That's why I started working at the Big West and got into college athletic administration in the first place. Little changes happen on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, and we continue to enhance what we're doing here at the Big West for our student athletes, for our coaches, and hopefully creating an environment for them to succeed during the years that they're at our institutions, and then onward in whatever they choose to do.